right? Now, after then, she tells me it's because of the comment on Cross's page. I already thought that was so stupid. I needed something monumental, like why is this happening? But you're telling me it's because of a dumb comment on Cross's page. One, I didn't leave it. Two, you know the human being. This is not an Instagram page. You know the human, but you're not saying anything. So at that point, she actually couldn't undo what she had done. And I actually saw her try to undo it, but she couldn't undo it. And I felt like she wasn't being honest. Because when she told me her excuse, I was like, you very well know, because you're in the same position as me, that I'm not the only one signing to my page. Imagine thinking, first of all, I'm not even a social media person like that. Imagine thinking I'm the one leaving all those comments too. I directly told her, no, it really doesn't make sense to me. Why? You can deal with your deal, and whenever you're ready to, tell the truth. It's okay. Just listen. Admit actually okay. You just finally caught you. And you're looking for attention.
Thank you very
much. That is it. Attention seeker. For once, cloud that argument, did I ever bring up your parents?
You didn't.
Did I ever tell you we're crazy? Did I ever body shame you, slut shame you? Nothing.
I didn't slut shame you.
Proudly sponsored by Arin.
Sell faster, pay faster.
Associate sponsor, Flutterwave.
Okay? Why crypto market? Because my friends and I found the crypto body. Relax. That's the digital asset exchange that allows my friends and I, and even you, to buy and sell crypto in your local currency. Frankly, we also got one friend that has all the plugs. That's the that crypto body that has all the plugs. It is simple, it is fun, it is helpful. You should have done more talking to myself. Don't go and sign up on Kudak.com. I'll see you later.
To learn more about crypto, visit www.kudak.com.
Hello? Sunday! Yes, come. 1,000 naira. Buy me Airtel recharge card. You have what I said? 1,000 naira. The rechargeable of this are no problem. We have it. Thank you. Yeah. Hey! Sunday don't finish me. I say 1,000 naira recharge card. You carry 8,000 naira of my money, go load them. Because money in your hand,
Oga, no. As I load the 1,000 naira, I use Airtel Ovajara, turn them to 8,000 naira, just like that.
How?
Get 8 times the value of any recharge, plus double data and 1,000 naira activation bonus when you buy a new SIM.
Sunday, go buy your school. I'll make sure I say they put Ovajara for you.
The smartphone.
We love colors. New Wow Color. Its performance removes stains and the gentle soap speckles takes care of vibrant colors. Wow Color. Ideal for color clothes and Ankara.
You're married. Excuse me. I said get out.
True friends go the extra mile with a smile on your face. BBNaija reunion show. Headline sponsor, Arin.
Sell faster, pay faster.
Associate sponsor, Flutterwave.
Let's take a look at this clip. Just to remind ourselves of a particular situation from the Shiny Eye season.
Do you like Marion? I don't know if I do like her. I feel Marion likes this guy. Oh, she wants to use this guy to get baby. You bastards. You whole family. You know, you're crazy. Is it because I play with you? Children, though. I don't know why you're children. You should be working your mom's nose, right? I don't hear you.
I sucking my mom's boobs, butts, in this platform with me. What does that say about you? 35-year-old nigga. I'm 21. I'm in the same place as you. What does that say about you? I never show you shit, Boma.
You don't believe
I will show you right there. This is my business. I show you shit.
Well, JD, how far?
I called your name because the two clips, I'll let you there inside the two.
I did.
Why is that a perception of you? Why do you think?
No, I think it's just a lot of senseless people that.
We just saw two clips now.
Yeah. But when we're in a house, we didn't have TV, we didn't have any, you know, everybody was talking in the house. I don't think any contestant was there from dawn. Because Quinn had asked me what happened in the executive lounge after like 3 weeks while I was there. And stuff, and I said, nothing happened that hadn't happened before. Anything that happened up there had already happened before. And she said, like, what, sex? And I'm like, no, we didn't do that. I thought that we just kissed. So I
Who are we?
Me and Angel,
Okay.
Angel and I actually went back to Angel and said, so why did you tell me that this happened? So I think Angel felt this way that we had a conversation that we weren't supposed to have said. I couldn't remember that. But I felt like if she had come to me, you know, I thought if she had come to me, I said, hey, man, this happened to me. Like, why did you do this? I would have addressed it better. So I think that led into why we had that altercation.
And I think there was an impression with a lot of maybe not a lot, some housemates that what was happening in the executive lounge was not being aired. If not, that's the only reason Boma had the right to attack me falsely that day at the pool table. So he's like, oh, when we go outside, you know, like, let's not tell anybody what happened, you know. I'm really like,
That's what he said to you.
I know how to shut up. Like, if you tell me something, I'm like, yeah, cool. So
you thought it was just a thing in there? And
yes, and like it's not like we did anything bad. We were just mostly gisting or anything. And then when it was time for, you know, us to leave, like we kissed and that was it. And he said, oh, don't tell anybody, you know. And I feel like maybe that was his game, and that's fine. So before I had even come downstairs, like left from the top floor to down, he had already got to tell Perry.
immediately.
Yeah, he had already told Perry. I'm not lying.
I didn't know.
You remember?
Usually when I come up from the executive lounge, I don't come up to.
No, but you told Perry it was
downstairs.
You did. It's a thing among some of you men in the house to talk about the women negatively. That's my opinion, and I feel like that's what you did a lot. Because you told me don't tell anybody. I came downstairs, I shut up my mouth. You told her. I heard you, like it's not a matter of
me talking. I was upstairs playing pool though. I didn't even
no, you came downstairs, Mama. You told her that
something to
I
say.
heard you. But anyways, let's fast forward after that. I didn't mind that you told her. Let's go back to the pool table and everything. Okay, no, before we get to the pool table, Taylor Queen were having a conversation that time in the sitting room. I came and joined the conversation. I was listening. I barely said anything. And then I don't know who said he was a kiss and tell. I don't remember who said that. But like someone said that, and then I go upstairs to the pool. I don't think it was the same day, but like later on, like we were playing pool, you see everybody was just vibing and chilling. And next thing, Boma just starts insulting me from nowhere, unprovoked. He was very unprovoked. And he was saying stuff like, oh, I said he's a kiss and tell. I never said anything like that. Not to Queen, not to Tega. I only sat to listen to that conversation, and I advised Queen where I could. And then when he started attacking me, that's when I told Queen. And I was like, why and ask Queen, did I ever open my mouth to be like, Boma is a kiss and tell?
So did she talk about
him being a kiss and tell?
a kiss and tell? That's more fundamental.
Not the
Be
word,
honest.
not the word kiss and tell directly.
But what did she say?
Like we just discovered some things that he was trying to put our heads together, me and Angel. So we didn't literally say he's a kiss and tell, but we just said this is how this guy is. He's a bit like, let me use the word corny, or it's not straightforward, but I can't remember the exact word.
Yeah. So yeah, so you were there.
So basically, I was in the midst of that conversation.
You were in the midst. You started conversation with Queen.
I still inside. She made the statement. She actually made the statement of the kiss and tell.
You heard her say it.
Crystal clear.
Said that.
Not you. And it didn't come from a malicious point. Hold on, please let me finish. It didn't come from a malicious point until did I use the word kiss and tell Tega? From the conversation. Did I use the word kiss and tell Tega, yes or no? Don't do that. I did not gossip about anybody in the house. Don't come and say that. Nobody's saying you gossip. Did I use the word kiss and tell Tega? But that was what I was telling him. I was like, this is not what happened. Because I was just trying to justify what happened. So he said that he was already angry, right? And then she was saying,
Okay, Boma, explain yourself.
My fault to have gone that way. Like, yo, why are you telling people I'm a kiss and tell? So she's like, what are you talking about? Like, so why are you telling people? So and she goes, where the fight came up was when she said, Q. I said, don't tell me Q. And she goes, okay, that was when I fled her. The only person from my side that it was telling her, she was like, then what happened?
To say she should not have been on your side. You were the aggressor.
No, she wanted to listen to me. No,
why?
Everybody had a conclusion.
Let's just say.
Everybody else already had a conclusion.
Let's just say yes here. Let's say that, oh, everybody was on my side. Why is Tega taking his own side?
Not taking my side, but listening at least.
This is what
to me. It was the
so why did they have to listen to you? You insulted my parents and said Big Brother is my biggest accomplishment.
You as well. Don't making it look like it was.
I'm sorry. You did not do
decided. You said stuff too. You said all the things you wanted to say.
Stop provoking me.
You said stuff. You said
and
In fact, you told me.
okay, fair enough. I told you because you were yelling at me. But for once throughout that argument, did I ever bring up your parents?
You didn't.
Did I ever tell you you were crazy? Did I ever body shame you, slut shame you? Nothing.
I didn't slut shame you.
Boma,
I didn't slut shame you.
1,000 things that you said, but I did not. I kept my cool, and all I kept on telling you was, you are crazy. Or you called me out on my name, called my mother's name, called my family's name, called me crazy, used my mental health issue. Look at it, Boma, tell me the things that I said to you. I never insulted you beyond you are an idiot and you're crazy. Never.
I didn't come out and say I was wrong.
So you agree you were wrong?
Yes.
And you will apologize?
I'm sorry.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Talk right now.
you have problem with your brain. Go fix it. Don't make me.
I understand you're very you don't know how to comprehend. You're from the village. You're very local. That's why you couldn't understand the question things.